butterfly stretch. So this is gonna help stretch your adductors, which are on the inside of your thighs, as well as improve that external rotation of the hip. So to set up, you're gonna come down to a seated position. You're going to go ahead and bring your feet together in front of you, bending your knees. And from here, most of us can't get our knees down to the ground, and that is okay. We're gonna focus on one side at a time to make it a little bit easier on you. So you're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna place it on your right knee, and you're just going to gently press that knee down into the ground. So from here, you're gonna start to feel a stretch in the front of that thigh. So up in your groin, in your adductor, and you just want a nice passive stretch. Your left leg, don't worry about it. It's just gonna hang out, okay? We're gonna hold this passive stretch for 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and time us. And during that 2-minute hold, we're gonna focus on diaphragmatic breathing. So you're gonna do a nice big inhale for 4. And then we're gonna exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 8. You're gonna continue with that breathing pattern while we're holding this passive stretch for 2 minutes. And on every exhale, I want you to imagine that your tissues are just melting and you are going deeper into that stretch, okay? So big inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. We're gonna hold this for 1 more minute. We have 30 seconds left. We'll do 1 more inhale for 4. And exhale for 8. So from here, we're gonna do a Pails contraction. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna keep your right hand on your right knee, and you're going to push your right knee up into your right hand with about 20% effort. So you're gonna feel everything contract. So we're doing an isometric contraction. Now you're gonna ramp up that effort to 40%. So now pushing up into your hand with 40% effort. We're gonna slowly build that up to 60%. Now you're gonna ramp up to 80%. And now you're gonna give me max effort. So ramping up to 100% effort. We're gonna hold that for 15 seconds. So everything you got, squeezing, holding that isometric contraction, keep holding. We're gonna hold for about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, slowly relax. So slowly go ahead and come out of that. And now you're going to try to pull your knee down to the ground. So you can keep your hand on your knee if you would like, but now you're trying to pull this leg down to the ground with 20% effort. You're gonna ramp that up to 40%. Now you're gonna give me 60% effort, so trying to pull your leg down, ramping up to 80%. And now you're gonna give me max effort. So everything you got, trying to pull that knee down to the ground, holding that contraction. We're gonna hold it for 15 seconds. So really trying to pull down. You're gonna feel it on the outside of your hip. Keep holding. We're gonna go 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna slowly release that. And now we can hold for another 30 seconds passively. So just trying to get that knee down to the ground as far as it will go. Don't force it. And you're just gonna hold here for 30 seconds. So we're going back to that diaphragmatic breathing. So inhale for 4 seconds. And exhale for 8. We'll go ahead and do 2 more breaths like that. So inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. We're gonna do 1 more. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 8. Good. So now we're gonna do the other side. So this knee can do whatever it wants to do. We're not worried about it. We're going to try to stretch the left side. So your left hand is going on that left knee. You're trying to push it down to the ground as much as you can, just enough so that you feel that stretch on the inside of your hip. We're gonna hold here for 2 minutes. So going back to that diaphragmatic breathing. So remember, with your diaphragmatic breathing, with every exhale, you want to imagine that you are melting into that stretch just a little bit more. So all of your tissues are just nice and relaxed. And we have just under 1 minute to go. So we're over halfway. We're gonna hold for about 20 more seconds. And now we're gonna go into our Pails contraction. So you're going to press that knee up into your hand with 20% effort. Now you're gonna ramp it up to 40% effort. And 60% effort. Ramping it up to 80%. And now you're gonna give me max effort. So everything you got, driving that knee up into your hand, we're gonna hold that for 15 seconds. So max effort, hold on to the isometric contraction, keep holding. And 3, 2, 1, slowly let go. And now we're gonna try to pull that knee down to the ground. So if you want, you can keep your hand there. Try to pull your knee away from your hand with 20% effort. Now you're gonna give me 40% effort. 60% effort, so driving that knee down to the ground. 80% effort. And now we're gonna do max effort. So all you got, everything you got, pulling that knee down to the ground, and we're gonna hold for 15 seconds. Keep holding. Keep holding for 5, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly release that. And then now we're just gonna hold that passive stretch. So hand's gonna go back on your knee here, and you're just gonna hold passively for 30 seconds. So we're gonna do 3 inhale and exhales. So inhale for 4, and exhale for 8. Inhale for 4, and exhale for 8. And then one more, inhale for 4, and exhale for 8. And then you can go ahead and relax.